Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey everybody, the old captain here. We have a very interesting one. I hope this will help other people out there in the dental field or aspiring dentists. This young man wants to know about going into dental school. And dentistry is a very good trade, very good skill to have, and not a lot of poor dentists out there. I have been working... Oh, wrong email. There we go, Clary. Come on, you're a fucking professional. Let's go here. Jesus Christ. Hello, Aaron. My name is Kyle, and I'm seeking financial advice. I'm a freshman at Temple University pursuing a biology major at a pre-dental school track. Oh, you're in Shitsville right there. You're right where it turns into shit in North. Did they pick up the trash yet? Have the bums that were lying on the street in the burnt-out buildings that I saw on Broadway, have they went out to pick up the trash yet over on Main Street there? No, of course not. Yes, I'm aware a biology degree is worthless. The only reason I'm pursuing said degree is because I was accepted into Temple's accelerated dental program, 3+4, meaning I will be starting dental school in place of my senior year, and a biology degree is one of the few degrees I can choose from to follow through with this program. So that is my plan, but now there are financial concerns. Right now, in undergraduate, I am a commuter to save money. Yeah, but you're wasting time. There's got to be cheap housing there. I mean, you get shot at, but there's got to be cheap housing near Temple University. I mean, shit, people are sleeping in the streets. I mean, can you sleep in the streets just like everybody else in North Philly? I have an academic scholarship of $8,000 a year and receive about $8,000 in federal grants a year. So basically, I'm paying $1,500 a year for tuition, books, and my train pass. Oh, that's good. Hence, no debt. But paying for dental school is the problem. Even if I still commute from my parents' home through dental school, I am looking at approximately $240,000 to $500,000 in debt before interest. I am fortunate enough to have about $10,000 in the bank for all my schooling, thanks to my parents, but that is not going to go far. So how can I try to minimize the debt? Do you know of any scholarships, program, repayment programs, or strategies to tackle it head on? One piece of advice I was given was to try and pay the interest while in school, but it is going to be pretty much impossible to earn money while in dental school trying to make good grades. So what should my financial plan be? Before and during after school, and in all honesty, which I know you will, do you think this type of debt is manageable as a dentist? Yeah, it is, but we'll get to that. Starting salaries range anywhere from $90,000 to $120,000 and only goes up from there with practice ownership. I already have 2 dentists that would like me to take over their practice after them, but it is unlikely that I will straight out of school. Please let me know what you think about my situation and what I should do, and if you need any additional information. Thanks. Well, thank you, Kyle. Here's the deal. One of my best friends is a dentist, and she went in dental school. What she did was very interesting and unique, and I just got off the phone with her and her husband, and we chatted about your situation. And she did not work for a dentist. She went immediately into practice, and that is the advice she gives all people that ask her about becoming a dentist. She says, don't go work for somebody else. Just go work for yourself. And to get the experience, offer a discounted rate to your friends so you can get your hands dirty. Say, look, I'm a new dentist, and so if I drill out all your teeth, oh my God, I'm kidding. She was more than, and she became a great dentist. She's been a dentist now for 10 years. And she makes big money being her own dentist. She owns the practice. So I know you may be a little bit concerned about, I should really get some experience. No, you've learned, you work while you're in dental school, you're working on patients who volunteer that come into the university, just like cars would be coming into an auto mechanic school, like in Dunwoody, in my particular town's case. Minneapolis has a technology institute called Dunwoody. And you are pretty much able to go and start your own shop. It's the same thing with dentistry. Now, she didn't have she bought all the furniture used. She got the laptop, the PayPal swipey thingy. I mean, it's a really slick operation, but she did it. And so, one, I would not be worrying about what kind of school you go to. As long as it's accredited and you can get your dental license, that's all that matters. Because presume you're going to go and you're going to start becoming a dentist. The other thing is that all that matters is you get your license and that the school is accredited, then it doesn't matter what school you go to as long as it's accredited. And that means, and I asked her about your $250,000 tuition. She says, that sounds really steep. And then I looked it up, and it's actually not terribly steep. She paid $119 back in 10 years ago. The average price in 2012 doing the research was $192,000, and the private schools is $163,000. Now, Temple, I believe, is a private school. You don't need to go to a private school. You don't. I know they save you that year. Fuck that bullshit, man. That 1 year, I would find the cheapest, and I mean the cheapest, accredited dental school within your area and go there. All right? I would get since you already have your undergrad more or less paid for over at Temple, and Temple's a good school. I pick on Temple because I was just shocked and appalled just how crappy the people maintain North Philly. But Temple's a good school. Go and get your degree. As long as that degree would help you get into whatever the cheapest dental school, accredited dental school that is out there, see if that would allow you to attend a dental school within Pennsylvania that's much cheaper. So I would do some shopping around. I'd go out of state. I'd find wherever you could the cheapest freaking dental school possible. Go there for your 2 or 3 years. Get it done and over with and save yourself a ton of freaking money. I'm sure you can find it. You got to be able to save at least $100,000 off of that $250,000 price tag. There's got to be a dental school somewhere that'll take you for $150,000. I'd be looking at like 75, 90, because it and you'd have to practice. You'd have, don't go to Bob Schmo's dental school of awesomeness. Find something that's accredited. But from the sounds of it, doesn't matter. Like all other degrees, it doesn't matter the school that you go to. It matters what your degree is in. So it's on, and then you could go ahead and maybe, if you're still not comfortable and you think you still need a little bit of experience, fine, go become a dentist somewhere. Go near a military base. Go somewhere. I don't know. Go someplace. But your goal should be opening up your shop as soon as possible. And it sounds like, it was like without a hiccup. She just started doing dentistry and had friends come in to kind of get her feet wet a little bit. And now she's been running a practice for a decade. So that's what I would recommend. That Temple, that sounds like the most overrated, overpriced piece of shit. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's wonderful. But Christ almighty, I would not be paying $250,000. Go do some shopping. That's what you're going to do. The next, in addition to the 15 minutes that you wisely paid for this advice, I might add, this wise $30 that you paid me or whatever, is going to save you $100,000. And I'd love to see the S&P 500 provide rates of return. Let's see you do that, Warren Buffett. So anyway, that's all I got. Yeah, man, great field to be in. Just get that certification, your licensure, as cheaply as possible and accredited. Cheaply and accredited. Best of luck. Toodles.